All right, ladies and gentlemen, we made it back to the base right before the horn blew. As a matter of fact, as I loaded up the game, the horn was blowing for nighttime. The inventory is full because we made that run. Let's go ahead and scrap some of these hoodies. So we're not going to need those anytime soon. We actually probably could wear those pants. Those pants were green. I could combine them with those, but who cares? We're just going to trash them. Trash them, trash them, trash them. Little oil there. Some bones to add. Have our TN2. Going to eat those pears. And we're good. Take on off down here. Sort this stuff out real quick. Let's take a look at this. See how much more steel we can make. Another 143 to go along with 43. I don't know what's up with 43, the number 43, but 43 it is. Spring, our headlight, our duct tape we'll put over there with the thingamajiggy. Rebar frame, we're up to 150 of those. Yeah, we'll scrap these mini bike tires. We do not need those. But we'll put this stuff in here to make more repair kits eventually. Tell you what, I'm so tired of seeing all of these flashlights I'm never going to use, but one flashlight, we'll take the highest quality. We'll mix it with some lower quality and see what we come up with. A little 233, all right. Might as well put that in the gun. We're not going to necessarily worry about that. I guess we could, we could use those for, let's see what we have here for parts. 130, 126. So this would just be a spare. We could use those for a, this whole time I'm looking at gas. I don't think I even realized that I stuck all my gas in here. Look at how much we have already. I tell you what. So I just got another video uploaded a moment ago of the tree farm. Of course, you're going to be a week or so behind on that. But anyway, so I was working on that and switched back over to this, little bit of this, little bit of that. And put this in there. We do not need it. We have wood, and it is labeled wood. Let's see how these are coming along. 7 of the 10. Look at that. All right, so we're getting on up there now with our. So we have 5,000 of that. Getting on up there with our fertilizer. Before long, we'll be able to fertilize the little patch of field that we have out there. Let me think. So tomorrow is day before the horde. What we're going to want to do is we're going to want to take these blocks out over the pit right here. That's going to take a bit of doing because those are reinforced concrete there. Those 6. Still not bad. We'll get it. We'll take care of it. Take some of this stuff down with us. There's another flashlight, another workbench. And more zombies coming down in here. Some electrical parts. And we'll get everything in tip-top the day of the horde because we're still going to be getting attacked randomly. Probably go ahead and scrap this fire. We're not going to need it. And electrical parts there. We'll try to make ourselves a rocket launcher at some point, I guess. You know what? I'm going to scrap that too. I'm never going to use it. We'll put the TNT or the dynamite there. Go ahead and smelt this. There sounds like a lot of zombies up there. More than normal. Not sure what that's all about, but we're going to turn this forge off for the time being. Get all our cement mix in one place. Some OCD kicking in. That's okay. Get it all sorted. Right. Right. Looks good. Looks very good. Tell you what, let's... we must be close on... Let's see what we're at. We need to be to 60. We're going to do those 4 levels. That'll leave us with 150 even. Pow. Pummel Pete. The Miner 69er. We are 4 away from that as well. Why not? That's because we're going to be breaking those concrete blocks. So we're going to want to have that leveled up. Quality Joe, we're 2 or 3. We need to be scavenging 60. We're a long ways away from that. I don't know what we are. We're 33, yeah. So have not done a whole lot of scavenging. And that's okay. The Fixer, we could probably give another point to that. Let's do that, because we're going to be facing that horde. Sexual Tyrannosaurus. I guess, since we swing a club so often, it leaves us with 106 points. We're good. Alright, let's check our scrap iron out here. So we have a 5,000 stack right there, which is good. How much iron are we going to end up with? About 186, something like that. Okay, that's good. We'll go ahead and take that. We are going to make a new pickaxe. A spike club. Do we have any forged iron enough to make a spike club? How much does it take? I think it's 20, right? Yes, 20. So let's stop this momentarily. Tell you what, let's make enough for 2 spike clubs. And I say that because I think we're gonna need 2 for this next horde. This next horde is gonna be a pretty intense horde, a little bit more so than the last. I need to get more iron going here. We still have a good bit left to put in the forge. We could cap that out, 947. So another 1,000 there is beautiful. Beautiful. We're going to get this thing crafting in our inventory. Spike club. And we still need to deploy our wooden spikes. 31 seconds on that. Now we need to make a new pickaxe. Steel pickaxe. And hopefully we combine it with the other. And it should be green now too. That's going to be a big upgrade for us. See what level this... now I'm going to stay right here this time. I'm not going to walk off and get distracted like I normally do, because I want to get the experience for creating this steel pickaxe. That's going to be a big bump up in experience for us. I know I say, oh, it's still a minute and a half. I could go do this and that. Next thing you know, I get sidetracked so easily that I won't be here. I've missed almost every one of these steel tools being created. And you get a little bump up. As a matter of fact, while we're sitting here, and I promise not to get sidetracked while we're looking at it, let's take a look at our skill level in toolsmithing. It's down here, isn't it? Toolsmithing, 41. So we're right there above the L for toolsmithing. So let's see how far up it jumps in 40 seconds. So 281 on the club. We can actually make one more spike club and get back quick. So we don't miss out. 30 seconds. We're going to make one more spike club. And we're going to hang out right here. We're going to actually combine this one with this one. And when the new one comes out, we'll just keep it as a backup in case this one gets depleted a little bit. Of course, we could repair it. We do have some forged iron. So it was above the L, the line. Let's wait 10 seconds. Station identification. All right. Nice. Pretty 300. We'll go ahead and combine that with this. It's 307. It's almost worth just getting the scrap iron out of it, but we'll get every point that we can get on that because it's just going to take us a lot of wax to destroy the concrete block. So let's take a look at our skills now and see on toolsmithing. So it was almost it's about a half a level for one steel tool. We could do a steel axe. But let's save our steel now for after the horde, and let's try to get some of this stuff upgraded up top. It's another 59 steel. We have 500 here. Let's see what all we can, if we can at least upgrade the, well, if we upgrade the spikes. I didn't bring any concrete to repair that, but we'll do that next day. Kind of get all this stuff shuffled to one side here. We kind of need to clear this stuff out eventually for the horde. Don't want you. I'm going to scrap you. I'll drink you, scrap you, and we'll scrap you as well. So there's our other club right there. Okay. Plenty of feathers down there. Don't know why I'm still holding on to a stone axe, but so it's 3:31, so it's almost time to go up top. I got my pickaxe here ready to go. Let's put you in there. I have 38 of those now. Have not made a great effort to collect those. So we'll take these out. Go ahead, I guess, and get our spikes in place as well. It's a beautiful day out here. So let's take a look down in here. So we need to take out So maybe I could sing you a song or tell you a story. This is going to take a little bit to get rid of these 6 reinforced concrete blocks. Moving much quicker than we did before, though. I don't know if you remember when we were taking them out a couple days ago. Before we had a green pickaxe and an extra point into pummel peat. We were really struggling to get these things down. As a matter of fact, I think I took the auger to it. So we'll hold off on the oil shale now that I did notice that in the explosives chest I had a ton of gas left over. That's going to be gas for us to go scavenge other towns. Remember yesterday we went to the gas station, to the hardware store. Pretty funny, these spikes are kind of holding themselves up there. I may try a little trick here and put them across the pit and see if they indeed do that. Yeah, okay, so this is going a lot faster than I had imagined. I don't know if we'd be able to get to them on the other side. So we still have one more row of this, and then the wood will only take a few whacks and we'll be done with it. At least we're getting some resources back for doing this. That's kind of nice. Early game, getting resources back for, especially now they've incorporated scrapping items. Boy, that's That's a great feature to be able to scrap even like a stone axe or a bow or anything like that and get some of your resources back. Makes more of a difference than you know. If you'd never played the game before, you wouldn't, you know, think much of it. But playing on the days where all that stuff was just trash is, you know, you use it as fuel in your fire or something just to get something back out of it. All right, so let's take out that. Okay. Oh. Well, you know what? Yeah, we want to take that out too, though, because we're going to want to put either that or we could just upgrade it on from the state it's in. Nah, we have rebar. Let's, before we take it out, though, let's go get our rebar and our concrete and make that concrete all the way around. Close the door just in case the Screamer wants to join us, because we've had these forges kicking for quite some time now. At least the one with the steel we have. Oh. Down there we'll take 1,000 with us. And we'll dump that there. Oh. So we have scrap. Now we need to grab our rebar. Throw it on our bar. Head up here and get it done. Let's take a look at it from down here now. Okay. Nice. So I just want that one row, like right there. That's where we're going to need to put the rebar. This particular block. Alright. This block is just going to come out completely. Okay. Take the rest of it out with the axe. Just so we don't have any support issues, let's go ahead and get that in there. Then we'll take the rest of these out. Oops. Okay, looking good, looking good. Let's run back up top here real quick. Get back to this. Well, this is pretty time consuming here. I don't miss this early game at all. I lived the life of luxury on that server. Day 400 and something or another. Everything capped out. 600 tools. This is slow moving. Picked up a couple games on that Steam sale. Hope some of you were able to get in on that between... Uh-oh. Guess it was Black Friday and Tuesday afterwards. It was good stuff. They had a lot of sales. I bought Doom. Played Doom when I was much younger, and watched a streamer that I follow on Twitch play it a little bit, do a playthrough of the campaign. It's a pretty interesting looking game. The graphics are incredible. And just recently got some PC upgrades a couple months ago and able to jack those graphics up to Ultra on those games now. So that's really nice too. I could not do that before. And so I played about 30 minutes of it, I guess, on actual Black Friday when I purchased it. And it's a good game. You know, it's a really good game. I've enjoyed my time on it. The 30 minutes that I played, it looks fabulous. Of course, I really barely got out of the beginning stages of the game, tutorial or whatever, but it's a beautiful game. Okay, that's that. I had assumed we would see at least a screamer or two. So these spikes break so easily. I'm imagining as soon as they touch them, they're just going to break and fall down in the pit. But I'm going to try something I've never tried. I'm going to cover the hole with spikes as well and see what happens. Hopefully it doesn't cause some glitch or flaw in the game if I do that. But I believe they're self-supporting because they count as a block, and as long as you have 5 gap or 4 gap, it should hold up just fine. That'll be something I've never tried before. My latest video, I showed an underground garden that I did on a stream a couple weeks ago, and how beneficial that is to have a garden underground attached to your base, so you don't have to come out to cut your trees down or do your gardening. You can do it at night, you know, because there's some nights, of course, there's really always something you should be doing. You should never be sitting idle in this game. It's a time management game. But to be able to do that at night, let's say we go out and we loot the hub city and we get back and we only have an hour left. You don't have enough time to cut down all your trees, do your gardening, because you're worried about, you know, a screamer coming up at night or whatever. Absolutely can with that underground tree farm and garden. So here we go. Those are all gone. Let's see how this works if we do this. Hopefully they don't all fall down. You know what? I think I might have messed up. We can get this from inside the base, though, from underneath. I'm pretty sure. I didn't. Guess I should have thought about the pillars first, getting the block on top. And we better close that just in case Mrs. Screamer decides she wants to come knocking on our door. All right. Beautiful. Looking good, looking good. So might upgrade the rest of these bad boys to steel, the spikes. See what kind of steel we can have by. So as it is here, we only have 760. It's not a lot. You know, I probably should at least do the center pillar steel. So in case one of those cops explodes, at least we know we have one pillar. The bottom pillars, you know, they don't seem to take a lot of damage during the hordes. So let's do the same thing over here. Let's make it go across the pit like that. And this is something new. I've never done this before. I don't know if this will really work, but I figured I'd give it a go. See what kind of effect it would have. Oh, that's a waste of 10 steel right there. I thought that was a damage block. Ugh. Okay. It's the disadvantage of having steel in your inventory. that you can do that. I'm just carefully trying to do this so we don't accidentally upgrade a block to concrete. Oh. All right. Not that they all need to be tip-top, but I just figured we'd get the most out of what we had before I start replacing or putting down new ones. So nice little buffer here. Give that a shot of repair. I don't like that being scrap. Let's at least make it concrete. Yeah, why not reinforce concrete? So to take those up, it's going to take a good bit of our scrap. I still do have a decent amount here on me. We'll wait on that, though. That's not really a pushing issue. I'm not too concerned. Oh, Wandering Horde. Oh. Oh, really? We lost some wellness because of that. Son of a gun. We most likely should be using this because I think you do get a little bit more bang for your buck out of the knife, perhaps. Like you get more fat, animal fat. Maybe not. Do it anyway just to see. Okay. So this is looking good. Still have 40 left. Guess we could do an extra row. Of course, they're going to just chew right through those like it's nothing. And we have basically unlimited wood to do that if we need to, you know, keep making the ring wider. So at 22, that should be enough. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, yep. And that leaves us a few just in case our base gets broken into and we have to, you know, plop some down. Let's fix this little gap here. Don't like that. You know, I think I had done a test on that at some point, and the screamer, even though the block should be flush up against there, because there was a crack, the screamer actually spawned a horde, but all they could do is see me through the crack in the dirt. So that does actually count as a hole. Like I said, even though it should be so that the blocks match up with the dirt, if there's a crack there and a screamer sees you through that crack, I am pretty sure she will spawn a horde. It seems like I had done that. That had happened to me a long time ago or something, and so I started making sure all my edges met up right here just so a cop, say, can't look down in there and see me. If the cop can see you, he absolutely won't come down in there. He'll just try to shoot you through that hole that he sees you through. So, well, that looks pretty good. That's nice. Got the spikes going across the hole. Don't know how that's gonna work. I guess we'll find out here soon enough. So we still have plenty of time. The base is ready. I will probably try to take some of that stuff up to steel, but for the most part, we're all ready to go. It's not a lot left for us to do. So we've just been slapping some random stuff up here, and eventually I'll probably come up and sort through this again as well. We will take the glue down there with us. And these are just kind of your catch-all up here. Haven't been out to loot many of the houses lately, but you know, you can see at this point, very self-sufficient in this base. I don't need a lot of things. We'll go get that airdrop though. As long as it's, you know, within reasonable distance from here, we'll go get it. So if we do run out of steel during the horde with the spikes, at least, not a big deal. They're just going to go down to scrap, and then we'll have plenty of scrap to keep them up. But that'll give us that extra little, you know, durability there. I think I wanted to put that duct tape over with the stuff to make the repair kits. Let's take a ride. $121 for steel. Let's take a ride where that airdrop, just see where it landed. Well, that's one. I think there's another one over there too. If that's not the same one from earlier, then there's actually two over there. So let's see if there's anything useful in there for us. There is a treasure that we can go dig up at some point as well. It's across the way here. Oh yeah, okay, so there are two over here. Let's take a look at that. So there's one very close by. Do hear some water. It's kind of odd. I don't see any water. See if we can ease down off this mountain without damaging our mini bike. There we go. Well, we already know it, but we'll take it. Alright, the other one should be across the way here. Oh, we barely made it across that gap. That was the little trench we dug when we were trying to get sandstone early game. Okay, well, nothing to write home about. I guess we could take our mini bike and ride over to the bookstore real quick. Give that a looting and check out the engines we have in that chest. See about maybe combining those with the engine here in the mini bike. There's also a crate or two inside this plant. We have not been here in quite some time. Boy, look at all the zombies just pouring out of the woodworks here. 5 points in the pummel Pete. It's going to be... I get a little too confident in that club that it's going to, you know, take them out immediately, and it sometimes it doesn't. Look at you hobbling on one leg. Little balancing act. Not only is she a nurse, but she can balance on one leg and hop around. Plenty of cars here we could come and scrap up to at some point. So, let's go down here. Alright. Sometimes you can find a lot of bullets on these guys. Some gun parts. We'll scrap that. We don't really want that right now. Good. That's the pistols. Pistols and some bullets, you know? Okay. Well, that's that. Now let's take a ride. Brown skirt. Okay. Don't think I'll be wearing it, but we'll take it, scrap it. The bank is probably pretty close to a respawn as well. Ride by this. I think we were just over at the gas station, so no need to go there. Car lot there. So handy to have this bike. My goodness, this is underappreciated in the game. You get so much more done in a day's time by having one. That brown one's going to be nothing good but for making another cement mixer for fertilizer. Still empty, really? I need to, excuse me, I need to look back at these episodes and see, you know, where we're at. Let's take a look at this mini bike and see what kind of battery we have in there. Oh yeah, everything is good except for the engine. We could make a little bit better, but that's some really good parts on that mini bike. I'm kind of surprised we had that at this point in the game. We'll scrap that. We won't need that. Take some of that stuff with us. Crazy man zombie. There's a deer right there. But we don't really need him. At the moment we're good on wood. Okay, let's go down here. See about combining these engines to make a, yeah, well, you know, we didn't even take it out of the mini bike. I was gonna say, let's see about combining these engines and making a better engine for our mini bike, just to get a little bit more speed out of it. Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. I don't want to drop it on the ground. What did I do? Do we not have a place for it? And so it dropped it on the ground? Well, there's here we go. We'll dump this in here. That as well. And now, oh. All right, now Let's run down here and combine these engines and see if we can't make a blue engine to go with all the rest of the blue parts that we have. I don't know if we can quite make it up to blue, but certainly anything is an improvement. Oh, yeah, we will. Look at that. Maybe not. Oh, there it is. Blue. And we'll save this one for another cement mixer. I plan on absolutely making a second cement mixer for fertilizer here soon. Put the repair kits in there. Getting a nice little collection of the repair kits. Our gas. We have extra sniper rifle parts we could put in here and keep combining those eventually. Once we get like a blue sniper rifle, we could use it a little bit. Take some headshots, you know, it's a very effective weapon. The most effective weapon as far as I'm concerned. All right. Beautiful. Now let's take our engine back up. We're going to put this engine in here. Might go down tonight and see about mining in that same area for some more iron. Just in case I forget when I come back up to refuel that bad boy. Yeah, we're going to scrap all this. We don't need that. I'm going to scrap you too. Okay. Nice. So everything looks kosher over here. Maybe get some of this stuff upgraded to steel. Let's see how much more we have. Still have 500 and something here. We could even smelt some of this if we needed to. You know, we have so much of it. It's not going to cost us 5,000 to keep those spikes upgraded. So when that runs out, we'll just keep pumping it in there and just get as much steel as we possibly can get. That puts us up to 688 steel that we currently have. If we fill out the stack, we're 2476. Yeah, we're really good on that. I'll just have to see how it's going to break down when we start upgrading. I know it's 10 per pillar, well, it's actually 30 per pillar, but we'll see how that breaks down when we get it in there. Cloth fragments are going to go over here as well. More repair kits. So our auger is in... What the heck did I do with the auger? Come on. Silly Spartan. I put it over here. I just looked at it. Okay. So we have that. Let's grab a little bit of gas. Say we grab a couple grand of that. Right now, I almost could use that extra forge, you know. We could plop a forge right there, and it would be out of the way. Let's do that, just to get another one going for some extra boost on the steel before Horde Night. Let's plop it down. We can always wrench it, you know, wrench it later if we don't like the way it looks. And I'm going to put all this scrap in there. Or I'm just going to throw it on the floor. How about that? A wonderful idea. Let's get... half of that in there and turn that on and send up the smoke signal to the screamers. Come and get us. We're lighting the fires, kicking the tires. Let's see here. We have don't know if we need an anvil in there or not. already make some. Nice. Well, that'll be going. That'll give us an extra little boost on steel for the horde night. We need to get us repair kits here. Boy, that blade has gone down. Didn't we have? Yeah, we have better handlebars. Let's put those handlebars on there. And I should have kept one of those other engines. What time is it? We're going to go get ourselves a better engine. That's what we're going to do right now. Let's stick this over here. We'll take the one gas with us. We're going to go wrench ourselves some cars, get the mini bike, and go get a better engine. I used all those up. Scavenging has gone up since then, and I have a couple points in whatchamacallit. Probably shouldn't have left that open. But let's go ride around and wrench some cars and try to get ourselves a... It'd be nice if we get a blue engine at this point. I'd be happy with a green. Anything's better than what we're using. I think it would be more efficient than what we're using. In the auger. Here is Zombie somewhere. Oh, they're over that house. Okay, we did not get one in that car. So it's almost destroyed. We probably ride on over to that car lot. I was hoping that, yeah, I thought I passed a... I was going to say, make sure I'm not filled up on parts, because if you get an engine and your inventory is full, it's not going to put it in your inventory. So let's turn around and go back to town to where that little car lot was at, or that building that we were just at. Still have a couple hours here, so we're not pressed for time to do anything at the bunker other than just have steel. And, you know, my plan is to have a decent amount of steel. With the, you know, the way we're going right now, we should be okay. So these second tier cars are perfect. Ooh, look at that. Oh. We'll just take that one tier down. Let's go ahead and kill these zombies off. Oh, lady, you're pretty fast, aren't you? Oh, yeah, we'll take that oil. Not gonna worry about the brass. Get you creeping up on me over there, lady. I'm trying to be all sneaky. Why you wanna be so sneaky? So let's run over to this one. Loot it before we scrap it. And the same with this one. Oh, wow, look at that, a 575. I wasn't even paying attention. I was thinking, gosh, you know, we still don't have an engine. Beautiful. I'm almost tempted to stick that in the mini bike. You know what? Wow, look at that. we will be scooting across town now. I was just hoping for a blue for the auger, so we meet our goal on that. We should be a lot faster now. Yeah, look at that. What a find. All of that. We got plenty of engines. Maybe combine a few more down here. Maybe go ahead and get that other cement mixer going now for some fertilizer so we have a constant flow of that going. This one should be done. Yes, it is. Potassium nitrate. That's something that we don't have. We've not come across much of that. So we have 22 fertilizer. That pool is growing a bit. We have our engine. Before I combine these now, we have our engine and our mini bike. Let's put some of this away. Okay. Put you in there. You in there. And let's take this out. Let's make ourselves some parts for this. We can't do anything with the auger parts, but we can make a better blade and we can make a better handlebar. Let's see what we need for handlebars. Duct tape, leather, mechanical parts. Duct tape, leather, mechanical parts, short iron pipe. Handlebars. Craft a good set. Nice, 459. And then the blade, the auger blade. We had an extra auger blade that was not of good quality. Let's click on this and see what it tells me. So we can actually craft it right now. $4.59. Okay, so we're gonna hold on to the blade that's in there. Let's stick that in there, that and that, and you know what, we'll keep this because we're gonna make another cement mixer right now. Spring 25 forged iron. That's going to be the one thing that holds us back. We do not have that much forged iron. Okay. What was it that it took? Cement mixer. So we need forged iron, spring. We have our mechanical parts, so we just need to get the springs. Now let's look at this auger. Let's look at assembling a higher quality auger. Look at that. All we need now are some decent auger parts. We have ourselves a green auger, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful. That engine's pretty much had it right there. Blade back in here. We'll put these handlebars back in there too. I know we can make them now, but just in case. So this should be ready. Mixed with that is 25. It's just enough. So we need the small engine. We use the broken small engine too. How about that? That's the only thing we're missing. We'll just use that old ratty, shoddy, broken engine because I don't think it's going to matter. We had a discussion about that a couple days ago in chat. Beautiful. All right. We'll put our duct tape back over here. Put our mechanical parts up here. Short iron pipe, spring. We're going to there's a screamer. She's not going to make it into the pit though. It should be enough to hold us over. Now let's repair this bad boy and hopefully we won't lose too much quality on it. And go back into the mine. And tomorrow we will top off everything that we need to. We only have a couple minutes left on this episode. And so I'll probably leave you with just a bit of mining. Bit of noise. Oh, that chews right through it. It chews right through it. Much better than before, ladies and gentlemen. Much better than before. Here somewhere is where we hit the pocket of iron, I thought. There's some of that elusive stuff we're looking for. Beautiful. Ooh, there's some coal. Nice. Maybe we get a little potassium nitrate to go along with it for our fertilizer. That's kind of what that looks like, too. Let's see. Don't want it to fall on my head. Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the conclusion of this episode. Sorry that we had to end it up with the noisy auger, but lots of good resources here we're getting, so I'm excited about that. We'll go ahead and get this smelting, and I will rejoin you again for the 28-day horde. Thank you all for being here, and I will see you next time.